Hello and welcome to another update video about SEI. SEI has developed nicely since yesterday's update, in which I highlighted to you that we might be dealing here with a 1-2-1-2 setup, which is quite a bullish structure. But it has basically then pulled back again, and we're a little bit above the price level of yesterday's video, I think. However, there hasn't been a convincing break above the Friday high, which is what we would really need to see to confirm that this third wave to the upside is unfolding. Okay, so SEI, bigger picture, nothing has changed. So SEI is still here, likely in a structure in which support remains firm at 44.2 cents. That's really the main support level. We have other support levels above the 44.2 cent level, but for me, below 44.2 cents, this is where this chart will turn most likely bearish, or at best very, very uncertain. I think at the moment this is one of the better charts, because even though it is a fairly limited chart history, it is still one of the charts that has developed a potentially impulsive looking pattern, and therefore I like this structure at the moment. Don't get me wrong, I will not like it anymore with a break below 44.2 cents, okay? So structures only look good as long as they hold support. Below support, things are going to turn a bit messy. So it's the 44.2 cent level that I really see as main support level on this chart, against which I am focusing on higher and against which I would look for higher prices. Looking at the 1 hour chart, it reveals that, yep, I mean, I see this move down, the correction into our support area as a wave 4. The wave 4 could be complete. It fulfilled minimum expectations. However, we now see a lot of overlapping price action here on the way up. Looks really like a textbook ascending wedge that developed basically today. So this is something I want to warn about, because in most cases they break to the downside. However, I don't use these patterns for a reason. I don't use them for a reason. I know that they often enough also break to the upside. In crypto especially, in a bullish market, they often break to the upside, and that is then a really bullish signal. If a traditionally bearish setup, or it's not a setup, a bearish chart pattern like an ascending wedge, if that breaks to the upside, it's really bullish. So I just want to highlight that there is a pattern that might be a bit of a cause for concern, but not really, because there is plenty of space in this support area still. Okay, so let's talk about the microstructure. Let's assume the wave 4 is over. Yeah, then we talk about the bullish structure. But before we want to do that, what happens if we break out to the downside of that ascending wedge? Well, I think it will just test previous support levels, and depending on which of these micro supports or swing lows are taken out, we may simply need to reset the wave 2s that we've got on the chart. So at the moment, I'm dealing here with a potential 1-2-1-2 setup. Maybe this is another 1-2. I don't normally believe that. I don't believe we have 3 1-2 setups here. That would be uber bullish. Okay, it's nothing I believe. Therefore, I'm highlighting it as a warning. If you get too many of these overlapping up, down movements, and it's forming higher lows, higher highs, but it's losing momentum, that's often an indication it will break down, at least locally. It will not affect the overall structure. In the, if we break out to the downside and we take out all these previous swing lows, it might just reset wave 4. Okay, and what are the support levels then? Well, another key level is the 52 cent level here. 38.2 retracement. It's an absolute key level for a fourth wave. And then we've got the 52.8 cent level as well as one of the Fibonacci support levels here in this region. Yeah? So these are the next levels. Then we have obviously the previous swing lows as support. Here, that's really micro level. So 63.3, and then also here the 59.4 cent level. But see, if these are taken out, for example, if this level is taken out, okay, I might have to take out this 1-2 setup, but it could simply be this wave 2, and we just had a high B wave like Link did, for example, right? So that's something to be aware of. Even if just this swing low is taken out, the Saturday low, it might be wave 2 still unfolding, and this was just a single high B wave. So therefore, we don't want to, this is micro counting. Don't, this is not too predictive anyway. It just tells us, okay, if that level breaks, okay, we might consider that a high B wave and so on. The main support levels I mentioned, and it's one of the better setups at the moment. I think but so far not sufficient evidence to say that this larger fifth wave to the upside, in which these subwaves that we just talked about, that this has started. Not enough evidence yet. I need to see more price action to the upside to get more confidence about that. Okay, that's my update about SEI. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.